Hi everybody, it's Tyler here at the Mall of America Signature event. We're checking in. It's 11A Irvine Ruiguan coming in from California. A legendary set of teams here who have been performing very well, very consistent on the field here in this game so far. A lot of great things going into this robot. A great claw they have on here, and take a look at how it's articulating as they go through that transfer process, which I think works out very well for this team. A couple other great things to be highlighted on this robot you'll get to see is just how consistent their performance is, and of course just how overall this robot's been able to function so well here in the field. They're in the top 16 as we're getting ready for a line selection, so we can't wait to see how they do. Let's break this robot down more here on Pits and Parts. Help us achieve our next goal by being one of the 50,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on all future fun content. All right, Jack, let's jump in this robot here. I'd love to hear more about this claw that you have. It's been working so well and some cool articulations for it. And I know you want to talk about something with your preload that you're doing too.
Yeah, for sure. So here I'll start with our claw. So this is a very simple claw. We designed it by putting this pin game element right here into CAD, and we basically drew a circle around it on a piece of polycarb, and then cut this shape out in CAD. And you notice that we use 6 pieces of polycarb right here, and this is more for consistency because this is this double reverse 4-bar sometimes with this rubber band might go up or down, so configuration is very important. So we added a 3rd layer for consistency with our match loadings with this cup right here. With this cup right here, and we see like different layers. Even if it grabs it here, it will still get in between these 2 elements where they connect, and still be very stable and efficient. And the one part I would like to highlight about our claw is how it connects to the intake. Right here you can see a 5.5 watt motor, and what this basically does is that when we intake a pin from the back, it will go through this very simple intake, and it should, because the roller rolls like this, and it should naturally prop the pin up into this position, and our claw using this 5.5 watt motor will turn inside the robot like this and clamp. Thank you. And clamp right down, grabbing the pin and then actuating back up to score on the alliance or the neutral goals.
It's been such a fluid process that your team has had for that. Has that been what you've had in mind, like kind of going into this event, that you're going to have a transfer that way?
Yeah, we did some preseason testing. Originally, we had a vertical clamp, very bulky, but we noticed that we switched to this design because we noticed sometimes if you run into the cups or pins at the wrong speed, the vertical clamp will actually knock it over, and it becomes a whole process to get it back.
Before we get to our next segment, we'd like to thank the following. True competitors know that every second counts. That's why Kettering University challenges you to dive in right away as a first-year student. Participating in robotics programs helps Kettering students secure a valuable co-op. Whatever your interests, Kettering gives you more space to work faster and win faster. Learn more at kettering.edu/vex. Talking about the preload mech that you have in regards to your lift.
Yes, for sure. So here we have our preload mech. It's very simple. We have 2 standoffs connected to a bearing with a piece of rubber tubing right here. And the idea for this comes from what we've seen in preseason, where we watched quite a lot of autos, and you notice that one of the biggest inaccuracies or the causes of the autos missing was that their claw missed the alliance goal with this pin, or that the routing was wrong since they started near the rollers. So what we do is we actually start right next to the rollers during auto, and can you lift the bar a bit? So basically what we do is we place this pin right here, lower, and it should sit resting on these 2 L channels with zip ties. And the reason we chose zip ties instead of like rubber bands or rubber tubing is because we really want no friction, since the idea for this is we drive during auto, we drive straight back, and it should fall right into the alliance goal.
Speaking about going with zip ties here, I noticed you got a couple other zip ties around your robot as well too. So Oscar, talk to me about how you're utilizing these zip ties for the toggle.
Yeah. So in the first start of the game, everyone is in our scrimmages with like our organizations. We found that a lot of people are stacking yellow, and including the competition and qualifications of MOA. So we to counter this like overall yellow pin strategy, we added zip ties on our DRB4 or our lift over here. This intention is that since it is connected with the robot, when we lift up the DRB4, it will technically touch the opponent's toggle and canceling the opponent's points, so they will technically score none.
So we wrap up here. Let's go through some match strategy. What has your team learned, Andy, competing here so far? You've done very, very well. So talk to me about how you're approaching this game so far.
So our very early season strategy is very simple. Basically, we just stack as much yellow pins as possible because we after the team discussion we had, we realized that the yellow pins has like values at 10 points each, and as long as we defend the toggle. So basically, at the start of the match, we're just gonna go directly to the matchup and stack all the yellow pins we have onto the alliance, the base where we scored the pins, and then at the same time, we're gonna have one of our teammates stay close to the toggle for the whole match to protect all the points we scored before. So yeah, that's basically the simple strat, and this has worked very well so far since the high values of the yellow pins, and yeah, that's about it.
Well, Irvine Ruiguan Alliance selections coming out soon, so let's get you out there to go compete in that. Really appreciate all the time you took. Wish you best of luck here at Mall. We know you're going to do awesome, and congrats on a great qualification round. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell to stay up to date on future fun videos. True competitors know that every second counts. That's why Kettering University challenges you to dive in right away as a first-year student. Participating in robotics programs helps Kettering students secure a valuable co-op. Whatever your interests, Kettering gives you more space to work faster and win faster. Learn more at kettering.edu/vex.